Gal Gadot, controversial Cleopatra film will change the narrative of the queen simply being a seductor. Gal Gadot is forging on with her Cleopatra film, and she just told Vogue Hong Kong that it will change the narrative of the historical character. Israel borders Egypt, and I grew up with so many stories about Cleopatra, and she's like a household name, Gadot told the audience. You know, if Wonder Woman is the fictional strong female leader, Cleopatra is the real one. That is an excellent example of a narrative that I wanted to convey because I began reading various books about Cleopatra, and thought, wow, that's fascinating. Cleopatra was often shown on cinema as a seductive woman who had affairs with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. But there's a lot more to her. This woman was so ahead of her time, Gadot explained. Egypt and what Egypt was back then were still futuristic compared to where we are now. I can't say much, but I'm very passionate about telling her narrative, bringing respect to this lady and her history, and celebrating her and her legacy. We have a fantastic script, and I can't wait to share it with the public and change the perception of Cleopatra as only a seductress. Gadot's Cleopatra film was scheduled to be directed by Patty Jenkins, who helmed Wonder Woman and Wonder Woman 1984, but she stepped out and was replaced by Kari Skogland, the filmmaker of The Falcon and The Winter Soldier. The movie was first unveiled in December 2020, sparking controversy owing to Gadot's casting as the Egyptian queen. The Wonder Woman star is an Israeli actor who portrays a mixed-race historical character. The anger echoed the whitewashing that occurred when Elizabeth Taylor was cast as Cleopatra in Joseph L. Mankiewicz's 1963 film. In a December 2020 interview with BBC Arabic, Gadot justified her casting, saying, "First of all, if you want to be accurate, Cleopatra was Macedonian. We were looking for a Macedonian actress that could portray Cleopatra. She wasn't there, and I was quite interested in Cleopatra. I have friends from across the globe, whether they're Muslims or Christian or Catholic or atheist or Buddhist, or Jewish of course," Gadot went on to say at the time. "I want to celebrate Cleopatra's legacy and honor this historic heroine, whom I greatly admire. You know, anyone can make this film and go ahead and do it. I'm so passionate that I'm going to do my own." In January 2022, Gadot told In Style magazine that her Cleopatra film will show not just how sexy and appealing she was, but how strategic and smart, and how much impact she had and still has on the world we're living in today. "I feel like we're telling the story the world needs to hear now," he said.